He the star of the show. Hey, we ain't gonna get. I bet he got 10 questions. We get one each. Watch.
You gonna answer the first question? I promise you. Watch. That's you. Donovan.
It's Eric Weir from the Deseret News. So Don, if you can, just take me through.
Yes. Appreciate it.
Take me through the injury, man. You know, just how important was it for you to come out and sit on the bench and support your teammates after the injury?
Well, you know, it was similar to what happened in Game 1, you know, against OKC, where I did the same thing. It was pretty much the same feeling. But even though I was out, you know, I can't just sit in the back. You know, I want to be there with my teammates throughout the entire thing. And, you know, it's tough sitting there watching, but, you know, they fought and they competed. And I'm happy with obviously we're unhappy with the result, but I'm happy with everybody as a whole.
Donovan, what was Quinn Snyder's message to you guys in the locker room after the game?
Man, to be honest with you, I was so upset I wasn't listening. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I can't remember it all.
I was in a different zone, to be honest with you.
Derek probably recorded.
I'm just being honest.
Is it harder, easy to encapsulate the season, especially since January? Now that it's over, or is it just kind of too new for you guys right now?
It's a little raw right now. You know, they're a great team. We felt like we were in that game. You know, and you know CP did some big things down the stretch. But you know, next few days we'll kind of process it and just reflect on we were 19-28. You know. And next thing you know, we're in the conference semis, so it's definitely something to be happy about. You know, from everybody, from Joe, from myself to Royce, Rudy, Ricky, everybody stepping up. Even Dante stepping up. AB, everybody down the line, all did their part. You know, and we'll reflect on it in the next few days.
Kyle Goon, Salt Lake Tribune. Joe, I mean, do you feel like you guys want to prove something a little bit about your defensive intensity, especially kind of coming out the way you guys did against the Rockets tonight?
You said tonight?
Yeah.
I mean, we obviously try every game. We have focused, and it's been, I guess, what our team's kind of held our hat on all year is our defense. And like Donovan said, from when we were 19-28, I think we all locked in. We really tried to focus on that, and it got us to where we are now. Obviously, they're, like Donovan said, they're a great team. They've got a lot of weapons, and you kind of I guess you got to pick and choose different things to kind of play the game with. And yeah, I mean we executed. I think I mean we did a reasonable job, but like I said, they got guys that they wanted it. They played well. We had some breakdowns. It kind of was what it was at the end, but yeah, proud of our guys for the effort, not just tonight, but for the whole year.
Donovan, as hot as you were, you wish the third quarter would have lasted forever?
Yeah, I mean, or no, I should say. I think we were locked in, loaded, you know, for the fourth, and you know, like Joe said, you had a few breakdowns that were tough, but you know, we weren't trying to go home. You know, that's basically the mindset. You know, and you know, we all fought. You know, AB came out and had 22. You know, he wasn't trying to go. Like everybody's mindset was, we're not trying to go home. Well, we are trying to go home and play. You know, game 6, but you know, just we were all attacking. You know, little things. You know, and they hit shots at the end, and credit to them.
Tim McMahon, ESPN. Donovan, obviously, you didn't like being on the wrong end of it, but what did you think of Chris Paul's performance tonight?
He's a great player. You know, he's been under a lot of unfair scrutiny, you know, throughout the playoffs, and you know, tonight he showed that he wanted it. You know, and he does it every night. But tonight, you know, taking over the way he did was very impressive. You know, we played great defense. You know, there were times where, you know, he's up, Royce is on him, and he's a bank shot. You know, it's just it's one of those nights where, you know, you tip your hat off, you know, to shots like that, you know, because we played great, we played well, but, you know, he's in a different mode, you know, right now, and it's very, very impressive.
Jay Crowder told us after the game that he thinks this is the end of the beginning of an era for you guys. Is that something that you agree with?
Here you go.
I mean, I would say so. You know, you got, you know, young guys, you know, older guys who, like, as you can see, we all got along, played well together. You know, a couple injuries set us back, but, you know, looking forward, I think we have a great team, and we're just going to build off it, especially from this game, and looking forward.
Royce, how much have you grown? You know, you had to check some of the toughest guys, you know, in this playoff run. How much have you felt like you've grown, you know, this season as well?
I think overall a lot, just basically off game by game, you know, starting from the OKC game, guarding Paul George when he was hot, all the way to this game, you know, guarding James Harden, CP, you know, hitting tough shots, making things difficult. And then my teammates just having a lot of confidence in me, you know, telling me next play every time they made a tough basket.